Ted Petersen, CAA, past president. Ted Petersen, CAA, known as Coach Pete, has been teaching and coaching for 28 years. He earned his bachelor's and master's degrees from Utah State University. Pete began teaching and coaching at Fredonia High School in Arizona. Later, he accepted a job at Weber High School in Pleasant View, Utah, where he first worked as a teacher and coach and went on to work as the school's athletic director. As a coach, Pete helped teams to state championships in football, wrestling, and unified sports track. As the athletic director, he assisted the school with state championships in soccer, softball, and multiple state runner-ups in wrestling. Pete has contributed many things to Weber High School athletics, the biggest being his efforts to take care of the business side of things so that his coaches can focus on coaching. He has been a member of the UIAAA for the past 16 years, the last of which he served as president. Since 2014, he has been on the committee for the state strategic plan and has also taught several LTI courses. Pete has been married to his wife, Claudia, for 33 years. Together, they have 4 children and 6 grandchildren. He stays involved in his community through his church service and activities. In his spare time, he enjoys four-wheeling and being with family. Ted Petersen, CAA, past president. George Henrie, Administrator of the Year. George began his educational career 25 years ago, teaching math and science. He has spent the past 17 years in high school administration. Most recently, he has been the principal of Manti High School. He loves his students and is always doing something to express appreciation to them or to recognize their accomplishments. When a team from Manti High wins a state championship, you will find him spending his evenings and weekends putting scrapbooks together for each member of those teams. You will never see him just sitting in the stands at games simply watching. He will always have notes of appreciation to write and send to students who deserve recognition. When a student at Manti High School has a parent who passes away, he ties and binds a quilt for them. He presents this crying quilt to them and their family along with a poem he wrote to help them during their time of grief. Some outstanding achievements that have occurred at Manti High School during his tenure as principal are UIAAA Directors' Cup recipient in 2012, 2014, and 2015, as well as 14 state championships. George grew up in Delta and is married to Andrea Leishman Henrie. They have 4 children and are expecting their first grandbaby this May and can't wait for this new adventure. George Henrie, Administrator of the Year. Tom Wharton, Distinguished Service. Tom was introduced to high school sports at a young age. His father's first principal job was at Copperton Elementary, and his dad drove him to Bingham High home basketball games in the early 1960s. He covered his first state high school basketball tournament in 1967 as a sophomore at Granite High School, placing in a writing contest and earning his first byline in the Salt Lake Tribune. He has covered every basketball season since. Wharton joined the Utah National Guard and went to basic training and military journalism school. He retired in 1991 as a captain in the National Guard. He was hired in 1970 by the Salt Lake Tribune and became the lead prep writer in 1972. He graduated from the University of Utah in 1973 with a degree in communications. Though he has not missed a state basketball tournament in 50 seasons, Tom has worked nearly every beat at the Tribune, including outdoor editor, travel editor, columnist, business writer, legislative writer, weekend police reporter, and general feature writer. He was president of the Outdoor Writers Association of America in 1998. Highlights of Tom's career include covering state high school football and basketball championships, the Final Four in 1979 at the University of Utah, an NBA All-Star Game, the 1997 NBA Finals, the 2002 Winter Olympics, and authoring or co-authoring a number of books. He and his late wife, Gayen, have a daughter and 3 sons. He and wife Nancy, who has 2 daughters, live in Taylorville. Tom Wharton, Distinguished Service. Ronald F. Dolphin, CAA, Meritorious Service. A lifetime Moabite, Ron graduated from Grand High in 1988. He left Moab to attend Snow College and later SUU, graduating in 1993 with a BS degree. He taught 1 year in Nevada before returning home to Moab in 1994. He coached several successful programs for Grand High School, including football, wrestling, baseball, and softball. In 1999, he became athletic director for Grand County and has continued in that capacity as well as a coach for the school. Ron has been very active in both the UIAAA and the UHSAA for many years and has joyfully served the associations in many capacities. With the UIAAA, he has served as president, member of the ADEC, and both UIAAA strategic plans. He has also chaired recent awards and scholarship committees. With the UHSAA, he has worked many state tournaments and has had the opportunity to hand out championship hardware to champions from his school. Ron also enjoys instructing LTC courses. He wrote a drug testing policy for his district to ensure the safety of the student athletes. Ron champions the values of education-based athletics. He believes that golden nuggets are all around us if we just keep our eyes open and our ears on. Melanie, his wife of 25 years, is his rock and his family is his foundation. With all of them, everything is possible. Ronald F. Dolphin, CAA, Meritorious Service. David Boyack, CAA, Athletic Director of the Year. Dave started his career in education and coaching at Spanish Fork in 1980 after graduating from BYU in physical education and health. 2 years later, he was asked to coach the track and cross-country teams, a journey that would keep him working with student athletes at that school for close to 30 years. Over that time, the cross-country and track teams would garner over 30 regional titles along with 6 state titles. 2 athletes from those teams were invited to participate in the USA Olympic Track and Field Trials. When Nebo School District opened a new high school, Dave made the move to Maple Mountain High School to work as their first athletic director. At Maple Mountain, the athletic department has been awarded the UIAAA Directors Cup 2 of the past 3 years. Last year, Maple Mountain was also awarded the Deseret News All Sports Champions Award. Dave has enjoyed working on the ADEC for the UIAAA for the past 2 years. He has also been a member of the UIAAA board. Away from school, Dave enjoys outdoor activities such as four-wheeling, jet skiing, and playing golf. Dave has been happily married to Michelle for the past 38 years. They are the parents of 4 amazing children and 3 awesome grandchildren. David Boyack, CAA, Athletic Director of the Year.